Hey there, thanks for turning in. This is Mrs. J. Today we're going to look at shape number 6 from the shape sheet. This is what it looks like. I'm going to go to Onshape. From the main screen, you'll want to go to your ID folder and your practice folder and work in your practice folder. Hit Create, hit Document, shape number 6. Remember to pause the video at any time so you can go back and fill in your own steps. Okay, once that loads and you get rid of your error messages, you want to check top left corner, the bold black bars, 3 bars, workspace units. Make sure you're in inches. Click the green check mark. On the left side, click Sketch. In the center, click the front plane to open up sketch number 1. I'm going to come back on the left side of your screen and click the eyeball icon. It's very tiny. Left click, hide, hide, hide on top, front, and right so you can have a cleaner interface to work on. I'm going to come over all the way to the right side of your screen, hit the View Cube, and touch the word Front. Scroll out a little bit so it's in front of you using your scroll wheel. Okay, so we're just going to make this back rectangle as if that front part does not exist. Let's do that first. And the scale is 1/2 inch for each one of these boxes. So let me count these. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 across the top, that's 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 across the side, that's 3.5 inches. Back in Onshape, rectangle tool, left click, hit the origin, left click and drag, and we want to make this, however you hover, you see the rectangles coming up. 3.5 on the side, enter, and we said 5 across the top 10 boxes. So 3.5, escape on your keyboard, by 5. We're going to go to the right side, make that isometric, and we're going to extrude top left. We're going to pull it back, pull the arrow, pull it back, and it's 2 boxes or 1 inch. Enter. Click the green check mark. We want to add a new sketch on the front of this box. So Sketch, left click on the box, come over to the right side, hit Front. On here we're going to use the line tool and we're going to create that triangular shape. So we're going to make this right here, this piece, and then we'll extrude it forward. So line tool, top left corner, drag to the right, and left click. That should be 1.5. Enter. You're still in your line tool, so drag all the way down. Don't worry about where you drop that right now. We'll left click, and then we'll come over all the way back to the left here. So I'm just bringing my line tool. You do have to do the line on top of it to make it extrude. Still in my line tool, coming up to the top. Okay, so hit escape. Let's get the dimension tool and fix that bottom piece to be exactly what we want it to be, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's too small for me to see. Let me try it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ended up being a total of 8 or 4 inches. So type in 4, enter. And that should line up everything perfectly for you. So 1.5 at the top, 4 at the bottom. We don't have to worry about the rest. So top left, extrude. Let's put this in isometric by coming over to the right side and rotating it. And that's going to be 2 boxes wide or 1 inch. I'm already on 1 inch, so I'm going to click OK. One more step, and that would be to add the circle on top. So let's get that in there. We're going to come up here to Sketch, left click, and touch the very new piece you just made, the new front. Click Front so it's in front of you. Scroll out, top left, center point circle. It looks like it goes right on the line here. I'm going to move it over, just drag it out, and we'll place it where we need to later. And let's figure out how wide this needs to be. So it is 1, 2 this way, 1, 2 the other way. So it is 2 inches total. So in the center there, press 2. Dimension your circle to be 2 inches. Hit enter. And then I noticed that the circle is 4 boxes from either the left or the bottom. So we're going to dimension that. Move this over. Dimension tool, touch the center of your circle. Touch the outside of your object. Oh, looks like I missed it. Dimension, center of your circle, outside of your object, and make that 2. Still in dimension tool, touch the center of your circle and the bottom of your object, and make that 2. So it's not exactly on the line, which I thought it might be. Okay, and now we're just going to extrude it all the way off the object. So hit escape on your keyboard to get out of the circle tool. Go to isometric. See how that's going to cut through there? We're going to do extrude. We want to remove, so in the dialog box, click this word remove, and it needs to be at least 4 boxes wide, because the whole object is 4 boxes wide, or 2 inches. To enter. Click the green check mark, rotate around, put it in isometric, and compare it to our object. Does it look like it? Is it close? A little bit of a brain teaser on this one, huh? Yeah, but that's it. Thanks for playing.